What is going on, YouTube? It's Tuesday, and that means it's time for another What Sold video. And I sold so much cool stuff that I even brought in some help to show everything to you. So without further ado, here's the top items I sold this past week on eBay. When I got the notification for this sale, I almost passed out. That's because it sold on Poshmark. I haven't sold anything on Poshmark in forever, and this thing has been listed forever too, kind of surprisingly. But I paid like $4 for it at Goodwill. It's a kid-sized large Patagonia Chinchilla pullover jacket, whatever you want to call it, and paid $4 for it at Goodwill, and it sold for $65 on Poshmark. Here's a good golf name to put in your memory bank so you'll remember to pick it up whenever you see it. It's Cleveland Highbore. These things always sell really quick. This is a 3-iron hybrid, paid $5 for it and it sold for $50. And this is a 7-wood, paid $2 for it and it sold for $89.99. Like I said, both of them sold really quick. So definitely take note and be on the lookout for this Cleveland Highbore stuff. So here's kind of a crazy one for you. This is paint swatches from 1992 for the DeVoe Paint Company. Never heard of them before. Paid $2 for it from Goodwill. Didn't look it up. There really weren't any comps for this company anyway. I listed it and it sold for $24.95. But you definitely should be on the lookout for these paint swatches. Some of them can sell for some crazy money, especially if they're actually PMS charts. That stands for Pantone Matching System. You'll see Pantone written on there somewhere. Those charts can sell for some crazy money. I've sold one for over $100 before. So seriously, be on the lookout for this stuff. Just wanted to share this with you guys because I've never seen one before. It's a co-branded New Era hat. It's got the Atlanta Braves emblem on the front and then the University of South Carolina Gamecocks emblem on the side. Not real sure what one has to do with the other, but it's actually still got the sticker on it, so it's pretty much new. Paid $2 for it at Salvation Army. I actually got 2 of these. I sold one without the sticker for $28, and this one just sold for $34. So I guess be on the lookout for these co-branded hats. First time I've ever seen it. So back in the early 90s, Sony came out with a new media format called the mini disc to kind of compete with the compact disc.
The amazing Sony mini disc is the digital way to record your music on a disc and personalize your favorite mix. Sony MD lets you digitally record your favorite music and take it with you wherever you go. Make it down to Circuit City.
It didn't really catch on like they thought, so back in 2013 they stopped producing them. But if you can find anything dealing with mini disc, it's probably worth money. The actual mini discs themselves, especially blank ones, can go for some crazy money. I found a mini disc player the other day. I paid $5 for it at a garage sale, and it sold for $89.50 a day. Sold a BB gun. Actually, I sold 2 BB guns. This one is a Sears and Roebuck model. I picked it up at an estate sale for $5. Don't know whether it was working or not, so I listed it for parts. It sold overnight for $115. This one is a Daisy Ted Williams model. It's pretty rare, this one with a kind of an odd shaped stock here. But I paid $8 for it from Goodwill, and it sold for $125 overnight. Both of these actually sold overnight. And this one sat in my death pile forever because I was kind of scared to list it. I wasn't sure of eBay's airgun policy, but really, it's not that big of a deal. You just have to not ship it to certain places, and then you actually have to copy and paste a link into your listing of their policies, and you're good to go. Like I said, both of these sold overnight, so maybe be on the lookout for BB guns.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
If you guys are wondering how I'm shipping a BB gun, I just basically wrapped it in an obnoxious amount of bubble wrap. I've got a 5x5x48 box that I keep on hand for big-headed golf drivers, and it just slides right in. No problem. I'll bundle up some paper and put it on the top to protect the barrel and fold these sides down. Good to go. Real leather golf shoes can bring some really good money, and these are in fantastic condition. This is a women's pair of FootJoy Classics. They're made to look retro, I guess. They're like classic golf shoes, and they're clean. I mean, the bottoms, they may be brand new. The spikes look like they don't have any wear on them at all. But I paid $2 for them from a garage sale, and they sold for $70 on eBay. They're actually going to Australia. They took a little while to sell. Women's shoes, golf shoes typically do for me, but two in the 70, I'll take it. So let's talk scanners real quick. These are both little scanners made by a company called Neat. This is a tabletop document scanner, and this is a little portable, like a receipt scanner. If you ever see Neat scanners, they sell really quick. I paid $12 for both of them. They were actually taped together at Goodwill. And this one sold for $28.95, and this one sold for $74.95 in less than 3 days. One thing to note, in order to test these, you actually have to go to Neat's website, download the appropriate driver for each scanner, and also download Neat's software. Once you do that, you can hook them up to the computer, run some documents through it, make sure they work. Both of these did, and like I said, they sell really quick. Pretty cool sale here. This is a Sony color print pack. It's like paper and ink for a particular Sony printer. If you find the printer, it's not really worth much, but these things go for some good money. It's actually like 3 rolls of ink paper type thing. I'm not real sure. It's from 2007, so I'm sure the ink's not good anymore, but it's also 120 pieces of photo paper. Picked this up at Goodwill for around $5, and it sold for $84.95 in about 3 days. So this was a nice surprise. I actually pulled up to a random garage sale. Wasn't even expected to go there, but I saw this sitting in the guy's garage for $5. I figured I'd grab it. It's a DVD combo unit, or at least I thought it was. Brought it home, started testing it, and realized it was actually a DVD recorder. The only place it's written is right down here at the bottom, so that's even better. Tested it, worked great, paid $5, and it sold for $169.99 in about 3 days.